Sir Handel, we don't need you on this railway for a few years. So you're going to a railway called the Southeastern Railway. Please, sir, let me see Rheneas come home. I waited so long and I don't want to miss it. Okay, but that means you must leave the day after. Done. So Sir Handel watched Rheneas come home and started his 3-day journey to the Southeastern Railway. On the first night, he met an Injun called Edward. "Hello there, giant. What's your name?" said Sir Handel. "Oh, I'm not a giant. You're small," said Edward. "Oh, and my name is Edward. If you like, you can stay in one of my sheds, which has a narrow gauge place to stay." So Sir Handel spent the night in Edward's narrow gauge shed. Sir Handel then continued his journey to get to the Southeastern Railway. Ooh, I found a scary smelter shed. I guess I'll spend my night here, because it's better than just in the open cold. Then an engine called Diesel 10 puffed in to the shed. "Who are you?" "I'm Diesel 10. "I'm scared. You got a giant claw." "Oh, that thing? That's just Pinchy. He's nothing." Sir Handel didn't know Diesel 10 was evil, and Diesel 10 hadn't made its strike back on the steam engines yet. Sir Handel rushed as fast as he could out the next day, and rushed away. At least that's done. I wonder what I'm going to run into next. "Oh, hello, sir. What's your name?" "I am Mr. Percival." "Hello, Sir Handel. It's nice to meet you. I am the controller, and my name is Mr. Percival. You will be working at Farmer Trotter's apple and pig farm. Now enjoy exploring the railway today, because Farmer Trotter is not ready to work." So Sir Handel explored the railway a bit. I needn't tell you what he did next, as I will spoil the rest of the story. "Oh, hello, Farmer Trotter." "Hello, Sir Handel. I'm in here to let you know I need an engine to deliver my apples to the station Crossfair. I am sick of having to take my truck." "Deal." There's going to be a rail in the middle for you to stay on so people can look at you. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, and there's another thing, Sir Handel. "Oh, yes? There's a fair in 2 weeks. "Oh, can I be there since I work for you?" "That's what I was going to tell you. There's a rail in the middle so you can enjoy yourself." "Great!" "I'm here!" "It's nice to see you here, Sir Handel. We've needed an engine here for an apple delivery," said the station master. "Well, I'm glad I'm here to help." That night, Sir Handel met the 3 engines. They were Freddy, Mighty Mac, and Proteus. They were all kind engines who gave Sir Handel a great welcome. "It's nice to meet you here, Sir Handel. What do you do?" said Mighty Mac. "I deliver apples from Farmer Trotter's farm to Crossfair Station." After that, the engines fell asleep. Okay, we're ready to go. Oh, there's Sir Handel coming down the line. Ready, Sir Handel? Yep. Off I go. Sir Handel is heading to Crossfear Station, not knowing that the pig had snuck into the van and started eating the apple. Sir Handel arrived at the station. And the station master looked into the van and saw that there was a pig in there. Why is there a pig in my van? I'm going to call Farmer Trotter about this. Sir Handel showed up my station today and one of your pigs was sitting eating the apples. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure it never happens again. Hope so. Sir Handel, you're going to be taking me and my pigs to the fair. So I need you to get a stock car and a coach to carry me and my pigs. Great. Sir Handel then drove into the fair. We're here, said Farmer Trotter. So Farmer Trotter got out of his coach and went to the van to get his pig, and took his pigs to the pen. Then, not much longer, a little kid came by. Hey, look, it's an engine. I've always wanted to drive an engine. I'm going to see how it works. No, said Sir Handel. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. I can't stop him, but I'll just have to let him. Why is it we can control ourselves and say, nah, never mind. I'd better get out of here so I don't get in trouble. 1 hour later. Sir Handel, how did this happen to you? There was a little kid trying to drive me. Well, let's forget about them and get you back upright. So Farmer Trotter went to get Proteus to pull Sir Handel out because he wasn't that busy. Proteus puffed by and pulled with all his might. Come on, Proteus, you can do this! Oh, you can do this! Come on, you can do this! Come on, I can do this. I'm out of coal. I'll take you to the nearest coal bunker. So Sir Handel took Proteus to the nearest coal bunker and went back to the fair. Sir Handel's firemen watched in case the kids came back. Freddy is a white engine who takes passengers from Woolworths to the seaside and vice versa. Even though he could pull passengers instead of trucks, he had a provincial life for over a year. Driver, I'm annoyed with the same old story of pulling passengers from here to the beach and vice versa. I'd be glad if I could switch places with Proteus for even just a week, said Pretty. You know how it's hard to switch places with another engine, said Freddy's driver. Well, at least I can dream, said Freddy. This went on for another week, and then something a little interesting happened. Hi, I need to see a steam engine called Proteus, said the railway inspector. You've come to the wrong place. Just no time to talk. Let's go, said the railway inspector. Freddy took the railway inspector to the seaside, and the railway inspector was confused. "Why have you taken me to the seaside?" said the railway inspector. "Well," said Freddy, "I tried to tell you it's not my job to take passengers where Proteus works, but you were impatient and wouldn't let me talk," said Freddy. "Sorry, where do I go? I want to see Proteus." "You go to a station called Proteus, where an engine called Mighty Mac will take you to see Proteus," said Freddy. "Okay, I'll be going there. Bye." "We got something not provincial today," said Freddy's driver. "Oh yeah, that's a good thing." And as Freddy puffed home. Mighty Mac is an engine who takes passengers from the station Proteus to see the engine Proteus. It's ironic, but the station Proteus came before the engine, and Proteus was named after the station. "I think our axle is damaged," said Mighty Mac to his driver. "I think we should take it taken to the works to get it mended." "I think you should," said Mighty Mac's driver. "We'll just turn off the passenger system for a few days. Or weeks. We don't know." So Mighty Mac puffed into the works to get their axle mended. "Hi, I'm here to see an engine called Proteus, and I was told this is the station I need to go to, where there's an engine called Mighty Mac," said the railway inspector. "Oh," said the station master, "Mighty Mac's out for a few more days. Can you just wait?" The railway inspector listened better this time and walked off. Mighty Mac then got his coaches to the station, and the railway inspector hopped on. Mighty Mac then headed off to show the railway inspector what Proteus does. "I'd like to say, Mighty Mac, that this is a really good railway, and Proteus does really good at his job." Proteus is an engine with a bright lamp that never burns out. Because of his bright lamp, he works at the copper mine. He brings empty trucks into the mine tunnel, and the workers then fill them with crates of stone and ore. He then takes the stone to the rubble yard and the ore to the wire factory. "Hey, look, a diamond. What should we do with it?" "Let's sell it." "Let's give it to our boss and let him decide." "I think we should preserve it in a museum." "That's a great idea. Let's do it." So the workers told Proteus to take the diamond to the museum and tell the museum owner to have it preserved. "I'm on my way." So Proteus arrived at the museum and gave the museum owner the diamond. "This diamond will be cut and displayed in 3 weeks," said the museum owner. "Great, we'll bring the engines here to see it on its opening." Proteus then went home and told his friends all about the opening. "This is going to be the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me," said Freddy. Proteus was so excited about the museum opening that he forgot to watch where he was going. At the bottom of the Daredevil drop, there is a curve not long after. And if you aren't careful, you'll fall off the track, which he wasn't. He suddenly went down in neutral. Ah! And came derailed and bumped into the walls. Mighty Mac came in with his passenger train, and the mine manager yelled, "Mighty Mac, get the breakdown train and quickly pull out Proteus." Yes, sir, I'm on my way. So Mighty Mac zoomed to get the breakdown train. Mighty Mac came as fast as he could with the breakdown train. Proteus had been re-railed by his crew. And Mighty Mac, attached to Proteus, Proteus was now not working. And Mighty Mac pulled and pulled and pulled with all of his might. Come on. We can do this. Yes, you can, said Proteus's crew. You can do this. Come on, I can do this. Pull! And slowly Mighty Mac pulled Proteus up the hill. Then afterwards, Mighty Mac had popped a valve. And Proteus had cracked a wheel. So they were taken to the works by Freddy. The mine had collapsed. So Freddy came in to take away, bring in empty trucks to clear out the mine shaft. And while Mighty Mac and Proteus were being fixed, there was no passenger trains. It took 2 weeks to mine Proteus and Mighty Mac. After Proteus and Mighty Mac had been mended, and the diamond had been cut and polished, the engines came to the museum to see the opening. Here is a diamond the size of an apple. It is one of the biggest diamonds ever found, and we have cut it to use it. Hooray! Said all the 4 engines. Mighty Mac, I need you to go to the Northwestern Railway and take Farmer Trotter with you. Yes, sir. Mighty Mac came with the coach to pick up Farmer Trotter. Farmer Trotter, we're going to a Northwestern Railway. Yippee, I've always wanted to go to the Northwestern Railway, so in he hopped. And Mighty Mac set off. But Proteus accidentally went down the same track thinking he was headed to the mine. He kept going for 3 days, even though he knew he was going the wrong way. He kept going, hoping he would find help. He found a work shed with a lamp on it. Hello, anybody in there? Hello? Anybody in there? Hello? Hey, look, I found Proteus. Oh, better go. Proteus had been told the engines on the Northwestern Railway were evil by Mighty Mac. So he believed Mighty Mac and was crazy, thinking Mighty Mac was crazy to go to the Northwestern Railway. He then came by a park with a kid. Hey kid, where am I? Northwestern Railway. Oh, do you know how to get back to the Southeastern Railway? Nope, sorry. Hey look, there he is! Oh, better go. Proteus then found a helicopter called Harold. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there, what's your name? Hello, I'm Harold. Hi, I'd like to know how to get to the Southeastern Railway. Just keep going forward. You'll find your way there. So, Proteus went forward to the Southeastern Railway. Proteus then got to the Southeastern Railway, and Mr. Percival was not happy. Where were you, Proteus? Oh, I was on the Northwestern Railway by accident, sir. I'm sorry, I got lost. It must have been the track that Mighty Mac went on. Well, the miners haven't been able to do their job. Get back to work. The railway was closing down and Indians were losing jobs to do. The day it was time to leave, Sir Handel got hit in the side by a rock from the mine. Mr. Percival here. I'd like to say that it's going to be time to leave in 10 minutes. You need to take your passenger trains with you. Oh, sir, said Sir Handel, I don't think I can do that. Very well, said Mr. Percival. The other engines will get more passengers. It wasn't going to be hard anyway. So with their passengers in, the 3 engines headed off to the Southeastern Railway. When Sir Handel got back, the engines were there to give him a great welcome back. But they gave the new engines a great welcome, too. Sir Handel went to sleep that night, knowing he had come home, but was worried about what was going to happen with him pulling passengers after what happened to the avalanche. And set off again the next day Next day, Sir Handel arrived and got his 2 vans and his flatbed filled up with apples. And headed off to the station. Proteus. What? Oh, Harold. What?